exciting.
Hey, Casey.
Hi, how are you, Jennifer? Thank you for the opportunity to work for you.
Okay, what did you find today?
Just finished the inspection. We got a couple things I want to bring to your attention. First thing being that the water heater is original. It's a 1980 water heater.
Ooh.
So it has got a little bit of clanking going on. It is producing hot water. It's not leaking, other than its age. And then because of its age, they didn't do what's code now. So I put what code now for when you do replace it, but it should have a catch pan underneath it. It should have a sediment trap on the gas supply pipe. So I did note that for you as part of the inspection. Your air conditioner heater is located on the roof. It's a 2009 package unit, so it's one unit that's air conditioning and heating. It's a 3.5 ton system, so let's get to about 1,700 square feet a house. It is missing the sediment trap on that gas supply pipe that I had mentioned earlier on the water heater. Very common that we don't see those, but they are required.
And 2009, that's not terribly old.
No.
That's good.
Exterior of the house, I noted we got a little bit of blistered stucco, peeling stucco on the west side of the house, outside the kitchen where the sprinklers are shooting against the structure. So it's moistening up that stucco and it's starting to peel and flake off.
Okay. And so talk to the HOA probably.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe that's HOA maintained area.
Although actually the agent had somebody come in and trim the bushes in here, so it's possible that little area.
I mean, they could probably go with bubblers rather than spray heads.
Okay.
Just to dampen the soil. Let's see, lots and grounds of the property. The lock set to the entry gate to the courtyard, the receiver so where the lock set and the deadbolt connect, it's loose. It's loose on that block wall, so it should be tightened there.
Is that just screwing it in?
It's
or
a mag bolt that needs to be tightened.
Okay.
Sometimes it get loose. You might have to put some, like some Loctite in it, or get a fatter bolt.
Okay.
If it gets worn out like that. Again, just reiterating, the sprinkler heads in the courtyard and the west side of the house and that patio are shooting against the structure, spraying against the structure. Inside the house, we got a small little hole in the wall next to the front door here,
where
it got open too much and it bent the stopper. Also, you can see here we got daylight visible through the entry door.
Here's the hole. And then
we got some cracked wood paneling on the entry door.
Yeah.
And we got some daylight visible from the exterior. In this west hall right here, we have a brand new smoke and carbon monoxide alarm, but it's required to be hardwired. If the house was built with hardwired detectors, then it always has to be replaced with hardwired detectors.
Okay.
Okay. The other smoke alarm outside the primary bedroom, it's inoperative. It's not very audible. So, and again, it's older than 10 years old. I'd recommend replacing that guy as well.
Okay.
Electrical wise, we have a couple electrical things where you'll see that the fan in the primary bedroom is operating, and you look behind you in the dining room, you can see that the light's on above the table. So when I trip the GFCI for the bathroom, okay, right here in the bathroom, are you following me?
Oh, I wasn't. I thought I was going to show that the light went off. I assumed you were going to say the light goes off, right?
Right here. Same
so
thing in the bathroom right here. So you see, if I trip this, the light in the bathroom goes off, the fan in the primary bedroom goes off, and the light in the dining room goes off.
Okay.
None of those guys should be wired to that outlet.
Oh,
okay. That outlet should be independent of all of those components. The GFCI should not be wired to a ceiling fan, should not be wired to the dining area.
So do you think it's when somebody put the GFCI in, there were wires coming in that are passing through?
No, I think the GFCI was built with the house. I think maybe when they hung the ceiling fan, they found the circuit and they tapped into the wrong circuit.
Oh, okay.
They tapped into the bathroom circuit when they hung the fan and perhaps that light, but
okay.
Nonetheless, those should not be wired on the same circuit.
Okay, they shouldn't be.
No.
It's not gonna necessarily cause a problem, I suppose. But
no, I mean, if there was any type of amperage draw or something that would trip that outlet, those
will go off.
Shut off.
So more than anything, it's if those are off, it's probably that particular switch that's swapped.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. And then in the guest bathroom, or no, let's stick with the primary bathroom. Sorry.
Yep. Coming back. And everything was okay with circuit breaker? That was in here, I'm assuming, right? Or no?
I'm sorry?
Circuit breaker? Everything was okay with that?
Yeah, the main electrical panel's all good. There's no issues with that.
Okay.
I also noted that this fan is unbalanced and wobbles. You can hear it ticking.
It is making a little bit of noise, although most people never have it up that high. So hopefully they wouldn't need to do that.
Here in the primary bathroom, we have a couple cracked tiles on the shower pan. They're hairline in nature. They've probably been there for a long time. But I want you to know that I saw what you probably are going to see.
Yep.
It does hold water, it doesn't leak, but and it's probably hard to match those tiles at this day and age.
Yeah, I doubt anyone's going to do anything about this, but it looks in good shape otherwise, which is amazing.
When the water from the shower and the primary bathroom shooting against the fiberglass panel, water is exiting the shower along the bottom of the panel wall there, so we need some clear silicone on both sides of that fiberglass
Okay,
panel.
so there should be a new seal along there and there with,
Yeah,
with
because we
some
got
color.
water exiting there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, and we're gonna go to the other bathroom.
Okay, we're just going to march and follow you. Give us a whole experience of what's going on here. Have the windows all opened up. The neighbors are outside having some wine and beer. They're renters actually, and they're enjoying themselves profusely. All right, other bathroom.
Let's see.
All right, Mark.
The only thing I noted from here, we got two things in here. One, toilet is not secure at the floor, so when you straddle it, it will move.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's not secure at the floor. And then most importantly, this would be the only leak in the house. And when the water's running, when the drain pipe, where the drain pipe connects to the bottom of the sink, we're missing a fitting there. And so we've got some deteriorated plumber's putty, and we're dripping water there at that connection.
So that really just needs a new, probably even just maybe a new.
The throat, they'd replace the throat. They would remove the throat, put some plumber's putty in there, seal that all back up. But it needs a nut that would attach the sink to the bottom.
Pretty small thing, just a
Yeah,
little maintenance
it's just a
item.
leak.
Okay.
It is current. And then in the kitchen,
Kitchen it is. I'm going to bring us around to the kitchen.
what I noted in the kitchen is the microwave has no display.
Okay.
It does work. I heated up something, but you don't know how long it is or what
Right.
you're doing. Here, the refrigerator, the outlet to the refrigerator is wired to the GFCI outlet on the north wall. Again,
is not
refrigerator
supposed to.
should be an independent circuit, not wired to a GFCI circuit. Okay? And then we have 3 outlets on the walls, 1, 2, and then 3 over here next to Mark on this wet bar area that are not GFCI protected. And
So
all
we have the
outlets-
one GFCI, but it's not quite what we need. Okay.
All counter height outlets should be GFCI protected.
Alrighty.
Dishwasher worked, obviously it's newer. Disposal worked. We got no leaks in the kitchen. Roof is maintained by HOA. There's no issues there. No missing tiles, no broken tiles. Everything's sealed. Skylight looks good. Foam looks good on the flat section. Pretty solid other than, it's a little dated, but those are the items that I want to bring to your attention. I'll put this together in a PDF formatted file with color photos to support what I just read off. And I'll email it to you guys tomorrow with Mark getting CC'd on everything you get.
Okay, but overall sounds like.
Yeah, overall good.
Okay.
Overall good.
Okay, great case. Thanks.
Okay.